It was the kind of coat that had a life before you. Wool the color of storm clouds, worn shiny at the elbows. Pockets deep enough to hide a winter. Mara found it at the back of a thrift store, slipped it on, and felt its weight settle around her like a sentence that finally made sense. She wore it home, hands burrowed into the lining, fingers brushing a seam that wasn't quite smooth. At the bus stop, she discovered the first note. A scrap of paper tucked beneath the pocket's torn stitching. Walk toward the river at dusk. You'll remember why. The handwriting was slanted, impatient, as if the message had been written standing up. That evening, curiosity led her to the footbridge. The river moved like dark silk, and the city lights trembled in the water. She didn't remember anything specific, but a feeling returned. The steadying hush of moving water, the way decisions sounded softer outdoors. She exhaled with a relief she hadn't known she was missing. Over the next weeks, more notes surfaced from hidden seams. Carry an apple. Give it away. She handed it to a man holding a sign at the corner. His thanks followed her down the block like a small, warm animal. Take the long way. She found a street she'd never noticed, lined with pear trees and 3 cats that seemed to guard the stoops. Write the letter, don't edit. She did, and mailed it before she could reread the parts that scared her. Winter deepened. The coat learned the shape of her, the way good coats do. One morning, snow thickening the air, she found a final note caught in the lining near the hem. When you no longer need me, leave me on a bench by the museum. Someone else will. No signature, only a faint coffee ring like a moon. She wore the coat until the first thaw, until the need shifted from shelter to lightness. On a bright afternoon, she sat on the museum bench, smoothed the wool flat, and folded the collar so the next pair of shoulders would feel welcomed. She slid one last note in the pocket, her own, written carefully, as if to a friend. You're on your way. As she walked home without it, the air felt colder against her arms, and freer. She turned the corner, and for the first time, noticed the camellias blooming high on a wall she'd passed 100 times. She lifted her face to them and thought not about what she'd given up, but about the warmth that stays even after the coat is gone. Closing quote. A coat's warmth sometimes comes from more than its fabric.